Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeon. Refraction Rally 3 releases in a couple hours from now. I will be streaming it as soon as it releases. Feel free to, watch that if you are so interested. But, enough of the self-promotion. This time I'm gonna do Mirror Dungeon 3 hard right now. I don't have the bonus yet, but that's because I can save the bonus for when the, when the weekly reset actually happens. I just wanted to do it now to get it out of the way. So... The plan is simple. I mentioned this. Oh, wrong one. Plan is simple. I'm taking all three of these things. I get +1 ego gift choice, I gain 2 of starting cost, and I gain a random tier 4 ego gift. So I'm gonna, because I've got almost 3,000 Starlight now, so I can pretty easily just spend it whenever I so want to. And using this, I guess I should move this to the side. Is it gonna let me? It is, okay. So we're going to choose one of these that we can actually get the fusion gift for right now. And looking at it, it looks like none of them have it quite yet, so I'm going to re-roll, refresh, and see if we can actually get any fusion gifts out. That's unfortunate, it seems. Because I want to just see... I wonder what happens. If I forfeit... Do I lose my Starlight? I have not tested this out yet, so I do not know. I do not? Okay, good to know. So I can actually keep on re-rolling until I get, like, stuff I want. We could run Bleed here, for example. We've got the stuff for it. We'd be able to... You know what? Why not? We're going to do here, we're going to take Rusted Muzzle. We're going to take Smoke and Wires, since, as you can see here, those are the two things we need to make, the, Bloody Mist Ego Gift. And we can also take the Grimy Iron Stake while we're at it. Oh, wait. Actually, let me turn this back on so I can put it back in its normal spot. Because of spending the Starlight. So, now, we get Rusted Muzzle, Grimy Iron Stake, Smoke and Wires, and we get Red Stained Gossipium, since you're guaranteed to get the respective status effects tier 4. So now we've got a lot of very good bleed potential going on. So give me a second to set up the bleed team, and then we are going to run probably a very strong team. Alright, there we go. This should work for the bleed team. We're going to be running the 2 per quad units, Gret Faust, Middle Dawn, Kurokumo, Ryoshu, and Hokonglu. And those will be our main ones. I guess we'll have you in the back for a round in case we ever end up needing you. Sure. Yeah, I haven't actually done like a team using N-Corp since they actually changed Nails to be unique bleed, I believe. So we'd be in a better position for that. But, like, look at this starting like roster. Like Gossipium, we don't quite have Bloody Mist yet, but once we get to that first arrest stop, we can fuse it together, and then we're going to be in a very good spot. That's for sure. But yeah, as far as the actual order goes, who's like the best as far as the bleed goes? I don't know. That's a hard question. I'll try something like this. Sure. That sounds good. I know I just did the quad team yesterday. But, I mean, they're good bleed. They're fun bleed, too. Especially this guy's skill, too. Definitely a very fun one. As per usual, we just first and foremost focus on building up sanity. I get a bit of bleed off here, yeah. Just a little bit of bleed. Helps that our bleed infliction is doubled, but like, god. You guys are going to be in for a little bit. This is going to be a little bit of a bloody run for these guys. If we can get White Gossipium, that would also be pretty good. This is actually a pretty fitting run to be doing, since Refraction Railway 3 does have the Gossipium flower on it. Like, this is, our pre-Gossipium flower training. It's probably going to bleed us, like, to hell and back or something. We'll have to see. I'm excited for Railway. I know some people are, afraid and stuff, but that's not my style. My style is, it's Railway time. Suffering, let's go, let's go. Love Suffering. I know, to each their own, of course. Because I enjoy Suffering. Ooh, this is actually really nice to get, especially early on. Just to make sure we're going to be pretty much set this entire time in HP homeward. Yeah. But yeah, I may be insane, but that's part of the charm of this game. It makes me go insane. It makes me go bonkers. Yeah, once we get Bloody Mist, all of our bleed attacks, which I think is every attack on this team. Especially since nails count as bleed, so that's good. So execution and stuff like that does count as being a bleed attack. Deal double damage. I don't know if we got a single thing. Maybe like Heathcliff skill 1 or something doesn't have any bleed. I think Dawn's skill 1 might not have any bleed. I'm even mixing it up with Middle Mercer though. I guess I should check. You've got bleed on everything, I'm fairly certain. Yeah. You've got bleed on everything. You've got bleed on everything. You've got bleed on everything, yeah. Not the most bleed necessarily, but Wound Cleric will change it. You do bleed on your skill 1, okay. So I think everyone's got bleed on everything. Oh, I guess your skill 1 doesn't, because your skill 1 doesn't inflict bleed. Sorry, it has bleed, deal more damage, but so Ryoshi's skill 1 is the only thing that will not get the double damage buff from Bloody Mist once we get that. Very interesting. Oh. Anyways, focuses, Wound Cleared will be insanely good for us when we do inevitably get that. Definitely going to be a priority of this run. If we can get a Nebulizer with some poise stuff going, that would also be pretty good. Well, we'll have to see on that, though. It's hard to say just what we'll get for poise, but anything for poise will help a lot for both the Pequod units and also dealing more damage in general. But here we can fuse gifts, take Rusted Muzzle, take Smoke and Wires, fuse them together, and we get Bloody Mist. 5 more identities of attack skills that apply bleed potency counter unique bleed effect, which is all 6 members on our team. Double the amount of bleed potency and bleed count, and skills that inflict bleed potency counter unique bleed, gain coin power, and deal more damage. Pretty good, pretty good. We can also enhance Gossip PM here. So we can make it so it's, more bleed potency. So, I've actually never seen Gossip PM ++ before. It's like 4 bleed potency and 20 bleed count to all enemies. Turns out enemies with bleed lose bleed potency divided by 2 offense level and defense level for the turn, maxed out at 30 bleed potency stacks, so we can get them down 15 offense level and defense level with high bleed. Alright. Yeah, Starlight buffs to actually change, what do I want to do? I think that was what I wanted to do. Yeah, Starlight buffs that actually allow you to start with the tier 4s are so insane, because, like, normally you really don't get a good chance to see the tier 4 egos at ++, but, starting out with them makes it very possible, especially as we started out with a bunch of extra costs, thanks to that Starlight buff. And starting out with Grammar and Stake isn't the biggest thing, but standpoint skills, you got a couple of them. We've got, like, your skill 1. I think that's it, though. I think it's just your skill 1. Yeah. It'll also apply to egos, though, so egos will inflict... I'm saying eagles, okay. Yes, eagles will actually inflict, bleed, wow. God, look at their starting bleed is cruel. Once we get Wound Cleared, like... Wound Cleared, White Gossip PM, and we've won, I think. Just as simple as that. You take some damage, but that's fine. Like, do we see how much offense level down they've lost? Like, if we look... If we can see this guy's lost a bunch of defense level down. Enemy level -8. I think it's something else decent. Because you got 6 bleed potency, you've got 3 offense and defense level down. Yeah, normally you'd be defense level +1, you'd be offense level... I guess you'd be offense level -5 for this stack. That makes sense, these guys are tanky guys. But like you, for example, you have 11 bleed, so it'll be 5 offense level down. Any level +2. Yeah, I guess this would have a stupid buff elsewise. If I'm assuming the second part of Gossip PM correctly, yeah. Lose bleed potency divided by 2 offense level and defense level for the turn. Pretty good stuff. They're all staggered here, except for this guy who's, going to take a bunch of damage anyways, so doesn't matter. A +2 coin power on our bleed stuff is also just insane. Quite a few of these units do have a lot of coins, especially like Hook on Lu, I guess. And they've all of these guys have a bunch of coins. I guess the 5-coin skill 2 on Star Saying is even more appealing with the +2. Oh, really? You're giving me the Gossip PM now. Well, don't mind if I do. Yeah, enemies get a little offense. They get a defense power up. Oh, how scary. Defense skills are annoying for us since they don't trigger bleed, even like counters and stuff, so... It doesn't make that big of a difference, though. Alright, what do we want here? Milepost this early on? Don't mind if I do. Version Illusory Hunt's not bad. I want to look for stuff that synergizes, though. Early Tomorrow's Fortune is always a safe bet. There's Nebulizer. Could also take Voracious Hammer if we want to, could give you another skill 3. We'll give you another skill 3, so you do a little more. Your skill 1's kind of garbage. And we can take Golden Urn, sure. Got enough that we could do something else here, but we really don't need to, so I'll just save that cost. Hopefully we get Wound Cleared sooner rather than later. And that would be very fun. They've all got their defense skill base power, so you're gonna roll even higher on your guard. Guards, it really isn't that scary of a thing, but you get the bit. 234 damage. Yeah, alright. Alright then. What if we got Clear Mirror Calm Water? What if? That'd be a little silly, wouldn't it? We can get the Pride Resin so we trigger Nebulizer. Nice little benefit. Yeah, you kill. You're dead. They're all just so dead. God. And I don't have anything else to spend Starlight on. I probably like make like 800 Starlight a week, even if I'm only doing, you know, the dailies and not like grinding like beyond that. So chances are, I could just do this every week if I wanted to. Maybe I probably want to try doing it like this, you know, do a bunch of like next like 6 weeks or so. I just focus on the status effective time for Hard Mirror Dungeon 3. And just start with the tier 4, see how well it goes. I don't need to take the other 2 starting gifts. It's really the tier 4 is the only one that matters too much, but I just figured I might as well go all in. Like, sure, I could stockpile Starlight, but it's never going to do anything for me at this point, so I'm not that concerned. Okay, do you get the crit? No crit, unfortunately. Don't get a bunch of bleed there. These poor guys, fighting for their lives, doing anything they can to cling on, and it is not going to work for them. They have no chance of survival. None at all. Yeah, a little bit of damage. Just you left, it seems? Unfortunate for you. God. Yeah, let's why don't we make the fusion gift so you know, what if we do so like all bleed attacks do double damage? Doesn't that sound zany and silly and all that sort of stuff? Yeah. It really is very zany and very silly and all that stuff. Cannot deny. Okay, some Inquisitors. Oh, scary, they're gonna try and bleed us. Ooh, I'm quivering right now. I'm in my boots. And because we've got Homer, that means we can't reasonably get, like, Heathcliff really low HP. Because it is really fun doing, like, a low HP, Heathcliff. You know, just doing stupid amounts more damage, more bleed with the skill 3. It's very fun. But, you know, better safe than sorry. Don't want him taking too much damage, and 12% HP every fight is quite a bit. Okay, it's just that guy left, who is alive. For now, not staggered. For now. Yeah, there's the stagger. You'd get unstaggered next turn, but not that it'll matter. Yeah. Victory. Good stuff. I mean, I guess we could get Lust Resonance, so I'll take Thorny Path here, sure. Doesn't matter too much. Okay, we're fighting the Crawling Inquisitors here. Simple enough. They can probably be bled a little bit. Especially when we enrage them. Like, you know, ambush one of them, crack one of them, and... I was gonna, like, do, like, the thing where I just go all out on, like, each one, but I mean, might as well just, like, attack each of them. Twice. Yeah. They're all gonna take so much bleed here, it's gonna be comical. Did you get the crit? You did get the crit, nice. A little bit of bleed. Okay, we win all the clashes pretty easily. Oh, you're dodging. You think you're so fancy, don't you? Well, we've got +2 coin power, so... Not gonna work too well for you in the long run. Even if you do dodge a couple, it will catch up to you. Okay, I think they've all been properly enraged here. Yes, they've all been frenzied. They're all going for a lot of attack, which is exactly what I was hoping for. Ho ho ho. Merry Christmas, I guess. Hopeless. Oh, what a shame. I guess it's because of the paralysis, but it's not going to matter. Yeah, that'll work. A little bit of bleed. Okay, bottom's dead. Right should die to this. Pretty easily. Yep, 109 damage there. And then finally we win this clash. We hit you a little bit more. And you do just die to taking 117 damage from Dawn's skill 1 second coin. Yeah. Double damage. Thank you. Ooh. White Bloomer's tattoo is really nice. Sunshower could also be really nice, and we also get another gift. We take Sunshower. Deal 30% more damage. They're not winning clashes. We'll take tattoo. We got a lot of pride skills in this team. Bleed has a lot of prize energy going on, just kind of in general. So it checks out. Enhanced gifts? Anything to enhance? We could enhance these two. More bleed? Sure. Might as well. And we'll upgrade this too. That's a fair bit of cost spent, but I think it'll work out in the end. Do we have anything lust to get rid of? Not really. This is lust, but I think that's about it. Oh no, we could do this. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll try this. No luck. Alright. I was wondering if there was a good bleed tier 2 I could get here. I don't remember if we can clear it as a tier 2 or a tier 1, but I was assuming a tier 2 since it's goated, but it might be a tier 1 despite that fact. Ooh. Do you think anyone can do this? Can you do this? Maybe. It's Gluttony Wrath. No chance. Alright, that's fine. Sad to see, but that's usually how it is with the Broken Wings, Abno. It's a hard check to do if you don't have, like, something with insanely good Gluttony or Wrath. Like, if you don't have, like, a Reindeer Dawn or, like, a Ping Pang Hong Lu. Things aren't always going to go in your favor, and that's okay. And the one thing about it being a coin power-up from Bloody Mist is the fact that it does mean at low sanity we just don't gain that benefit, since we need to actually get heads to make use of that. I sure wonder if this guy's gonna bleed to death. Didn't quite, but I mean we stabbed him to death after he bled himself next to death, so close enough. There we go. And we'll take the slash fight, because that gives us more options. Everyone on our team that we're not actively using is -20 because of Broken Wings, but that's fine. Small price to pay for the chances of getting funny speed. And this is also a team where I don't think we'll be able to make much use of Dawn's passive, which is fine. Or Dawn's counter, I mean. That part of the passive. Which is fun, but that's fine. It's not an Envy team, it's a Bleed team. Envy teams are a different beast entirely. I wonder if you're gonna bleed to death immediately. Well, who would have thought? Who would have thought? And this is all without wound clearance, so our bleed output is actually pretty minimal still. I'll take a risky encounter, sure. More cost. And it guarantees an EU gift, while folks encounters aren't guaranteed eagle gift. It's only a 75% chance, which is close to guaranteed, but there's still the chance things go wrong, which is always rude. There we go. Don't really need to think too much about it. I'm just using the strong skills because the strong skills will win the clashes and do a lot of bleed in the process and just work out very well. I don't really think I need to do more thought beyond that right now. Okay, you're alive. We kill you. Unfortunately, we don't get to bleed you to death because you're not attacking, because you're low sanity, you're panicking or whatever. I don't even know if he was panicking. I think he was just actively doing, like, nothing. Because you're using a guard, right? Yeah. Doing nothing in the left slot, because that's how the bugs are sometimes. We'll take the Cigar of the Moth. Why not? Why not? Blunt fight? Alright. Can we get a shop next floor? I don't remember. I know we get one at the very end of floor 5, but do we also get one early floor 4 or late floor 4? I still don't remember. I have not done enough Mirror Dungeon 3 Hards to get the best idea of everything that's going on. Especially because it just always feels like I'm in like a trance-like state when I'm doing these. Hopefully I can get Wound Cleared though. Kind of running out of like shops that have low tier ego gifts, so I might actually just be out of luck entirely, which would be very unfortunate, but never say never. Not over till the fat lady sings. Nice. Relentless stabbing my beloved. And going for kills. Good stuff. Now we get to fight the boss, I believe. Or is where's the shop here? I don't remember. It's boss, yeah, so that no one will cry. Alright. I sure wonder if this guy's going to have a normal amount of bleed on him. I kind of want to just not clash against him and see how much bleed we can stack and just let him attack us. On target doesn't help us the most here. That's fine. It's 3 attacks. Some bleed. Like, what if I just do this? What if? I guess you can clash one of these, since you're not going to be doing much of anything. You can get attacked a little bit, sure. This'll work. Yeah, Snagger Poon doesn't any bleed because the target... I mean, it just doesn't do bleed, yeah. It does bleed count, but only if the target has certain bleed potency, so not the best for that sake. That's alright, though. Ambush, we might get the crit with the second coin if we're lucky to get a bunch more bleed going. We did, yes, nice. Good to see. Already doing a little bit of damage to you. A little bit of damage to the right arm as well. Okay. You attack a little bit, which does mean you get the mark on your arm. So we could always attack the arm just with you to deal more damage. An idea. Not the most interesting one, but it is a potential thing we can do. All of you redirect one of those, because you also... You're not really great for bleed. You've got Sangre de Sancha, though, which is one of the only bleed egos in the game. 8 bleed. Not bad. Don't know what else there is to say on it, though, beyond it just being not bad, per se. Stop doubting me, Yuzong. I know what I'm doing. Trust. And we keep on doing a little bit of damage here. And you do just die. Alright. Yeah. Didn't even get reverted to an egg form or anything, just died. Huh. Deserved, I guess. Ooh, this is a choice. Do we take Clover or Endorphin Kit? Both of them are level up +4. Max HP is 10, base power +1, or final power +2, defense level -4. I kind of want to take the Clover, I think. Because that actually helps everyone. Well, Endorphin Kit only helps people actually gain poison. They don't even gain a lot of poise usually. And for this, Money Pack is nice. Perversion could be nice. I'll take the body back. It's a nice safety option. It's like a safety net. Okay, we do get a shop here, that's right. Beginning of floor 4. This is where we will roll for wound declared, probably. Ooh, we can take this. Nice. Long loot skill, not feeling it. There's wound declared. We can give Faust another skill 3. What else do we want? We can grab just Grand Welcome for the sake of posterity, and we'll save 200 so that we can make sure we can upgrade wound declared when the time comes. Not that I think we're going to be in too much of an issue when it comes to cost, but we got to get that thing to plus so it affects, it's even more bleed count on top of that. Like, it's for the overkill factor. That's the main thing about it. So now every attack of ours except for your skill 1, which is pretty fine, gets this additional bleed with every single attack. Like, this Rampage is going to do a little bit of bleed here. That one Rampage alone just inflicted like 25 bleed potency. And that was before we have Wound Cleared at ++ as well. That guy just dies. Okay. Severnod is a bunch more bleed as well. Daggers. We don't get the crit on Relentless Stabbing, so we don't get to keep on infinitely stabbing, but that's okay. Sometimes that's just how it goes. Okay, you're very dead. Because, like, everyone got a crit turn 1, they all gained a bunch of poise from the Clover. And because we keep getting Pride Resonances, we keep on getting Nebulated to trigger again and again. It's just all adding up perfectly. Would have been funny to try something like this for, like, a Bleed Poise team. Where we try and get both of those fusion gifts. Definitely could work. Sure. Grammar Burst is on some egos, I guess. There's potential benefit from this. We'll take the focus encounter. We'll play some Pekakule. Want to see how well this will go. You guys... I guess we should focus on the stuff that's a little hard to flash first. Like, you can do that. You guys are also high speed, so we'll just do, like, Execution you, Ambush you, Vengeance you, Rampage you, and then Snack Harpoon you, and then they're all dominated, so should be doing pretty well. Ain't that right? Wonderful strike, thank you. I know you're being very genuine about that. Yeah, execution does just execute, which does mean we get like the blunt pierce boost, which is everything this turn. That's nice. What do we have for Slashy then? I don't think we've got a single slash tech on this team, yeah, no. It's only blunt and pierce, yeah. Unless I'm forgetting something, but I don't think so. A lot of pierce, a little bit of blunt. But that's just kind of how slash is, or how bleed is with this team, I guess. You'd really think there'd be a lot more slash bleedy stuff. You'd really think like Kurokuma Ryoshu would be a slashy type ID, but nope, it's pierce. Oh, that thing blew up thanks to the... Okay. Speaking of blowing up, Relentless Stabbing. We did have enough poise to guarantee the 5-point Relentless Stabbing, so it was maybe for the best that that thing just died immediately before that went on. We didn't have to prolong its suffering too hard. We rolled like Barbed Snare, it's Lust, we could fuse it into something potentially. I don't even know if we need anything. Okay, the Contract. Sure. Okay, more poise. Sure. And now Pierce Encounter. Pierce Encounter, floor 4 could be a little scary. It's the floor 5 ones you really got to be careful of, but there still could be something problematic here, or it could just be take you guys. And like I said before, we do have a lot of Pierce, so we're going to be doing pretty well here. Might lose this Flash, which would be a little unfortunate. Lose 15 SP and click 3 paralysis next turn. I believe in the 50-50 though. Honglu's got this. Ambush, 50-50 chance of crit here, so we got the crit, nice. We did not, never mind. Thought we did. You can sometimes tell. Sometimes it'll like the little like poise indicator will show up on the left, and that indicates that there's been a crit, but it seems to be inconsistent. Maybe sometimes if you got like the crit like the attack beforehand, it'll show up even when you didn't actually like something like that. Maybe I don't know. We do this. Our decisions really don't matter that much, because, like, the enemies are going to bleed to death, even if we just had everyone defend at this point. Like, everyone's got 30 bleed after, like, a single turn. Ooh. Either Ferryman or Cromer. Who's it gonna be? Ferryman it is. Okay, well... You may be shocked by what my strategy here is, but I might be about to inflict a little bit of bleed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this part's already going to be a max bleed. Unfortunate thing is the other parts really don't attack, so there's not really much of a benefit to stacking bleed there. We really just want to stack it all on the left arm. I do know they attack sometimes, like, you know, when it's summoning the Clover, but it's usually just, like, counters from the other part, right? Or anything, there's much of a reason to bother with any of them. Yeah, you land some attacks, sure, but, like, you're also going to be bleeding. So, got him. Yeah. That part bled to death, which means you get even more bleed. Your offense level, defense level is going to be so, like, poor, right? Minus 50% damage if you look at the like, right up there. We'll look at this and, yeah, negative 11. negative 28 defense level. That's pretty good, that's pretty good. Yeah, the body's doing something here, because we broke the part, you're summoning the giant Clover, counterpoint. Do we have anything that loses the Clash, actually? We know you're paralyzed, never mind that idea then. Well, here's my plan. It's a pretty fancy plan, I know. Well, but we're dealing double damage because we're using bleed attack, so might as well just go all in. Get you 99 bleed count while we're at it, I suppose. That's the play. And then Focus Strike does like nothing. That's fine. Casting Shade is fine. You're hitting the person who kind of likes being staggered as well, so... A little unfortunate for you. And you took a bunch of damage from bleed, and we just silly. Yeah. Alright, on to the final floor we go! Wahoo, yippee. Round of applause. What do we take here? Offense level plus 10, defense level minus 7 is really funny. I do like taking Overload. It means enemies are going to hit really hard, but I think we hit hard enough to, like, warrant it. We kind of want to lose some clashes so that they just get more bleed off, right? I think that's a logical enough way to go about doing it. I'm sure we'll take lighter. Might as well. Got a shop here. What do we want? Bloody Gadget's a damage up. That's funny. I'll take it, yeah. Heath doesn't get another skill 3. I'll take that. I don't know what I really want. Okay. I was gonna say what I don't know what I really want at this point, but I think that's what I want. Oh, that's also what I want. And I'll just take Talisman Bundle here for the sake of it. I kind of want to, like, play God here. Like, under no circumstance would you go for the Pierce risky encounter on floor 5, right? Right? But I'm gonna do it. I'm going off the deep end, as they say. Oh no, these things. Oh no, we're losing clashes. What a shame. Kill these guys. Hmm. Yeah, this is the part where, you know, my overconfidence, like, bites me, doesn't it? We don't have a lot of resources, too, so we cannot spam, like, sun showers and stuff. Not too much, at least. I use a couple egos, though, just for safety. I'm just doing this to prove that, you know, just how stupid this run is, you know? Teleport, we're doing this because it's a multi-attack pierce, not because it actually has any synergy to anything we're going for here. It'll do good damage, if nothing else. Yeah, look at that. And now we've got Sunshine, which really should just kind of... I don't think I know what to say about that. We lost the clash with Sun Shower, huh? I mean, that's fine. We're doing fairly fine, all things considered, but just kind of left speechless, I suppose, over such an occurrence. Yeah, luckily some of these guys should bleed to death, alright? Like, if we do that. Yeah, we'll do that. Seems good. Yeah, that guy's about to bleed to death, so just single attack kills him, that works. We took some damage there, but that's fine. Second wave time. And things are still not looking great. Okay, that's actually not bad. What if we do like a Hex Nail? No, that's a struggling. Does not help. Okay. That doesn't help either. Okay, you're just gonna evade and hope for the best. And then you can force a flame set. Okay. I guess Hong Lu's going for a bad attack there, and I kind of didn't realize it until a little late. Something just got demolished. I want to assume it was an enemy, though. Oh no. Heathcliff is dead. Yeah, I deserved that. This is what I get for, you know, taking the Pierce risky encounter. I'll just add Merso to the team next fight, and he'll have to substitute, I guess. Nice dodge, though. We can do that, yeah. Okay, looks good. Whistles to get some sanity up a little bit, nice. Going first is going pretty well. Mention Shredder just because it wins the clash. That thing's almost dead. A single point of like bleed damage would kill him. Not that I think we'll need to. Yeah, Moss did the job. Well, we lost a real one today. What a thing to say. That's alright. And we don't really, we didn't want to take the top path anyway, so we really didn't gain much from that. Okay. I guess I didn't really pay attention to the levels of my IDs. Some of them are a little lower level than I'd like, but I also don't have the modules to get a bunch of XP tickets right now, so that's fine. That is something I'll actually need to do. I've got a couple hours until the actual maintenance time begins. Okay, this looks fairly easy. So with those couple of hours, I could just, like, try and get all... I need to actually set up my team for the railway. I have ideas. I'm probably gonna do, like, a sinking Rupture hybrid. That's the best plan. I have, like, the good sinking IDs on, but also the good Rupture IDs on. and probably have, like, Warp Ryoshu and Warp Murso there in case we need to pull out some, like, Warping Gaming. I don't know, I'll see. That's the basic idea of what team I want to go for. We can just go for all of our weaker attacks this turn pretty easily. Because they should all die pretty easily. Yeah, a little bit of bleed. Well, rather than PC Heathcliff, instead we're gonna have to use one of the best IDs in the game instead. Clearly. LU, okay. Some neutrals. That's fine. These guys don't do too much damage. It's not like it's like class 3 K-Corp guards, so I'm not too concerned. They definitely could do a lot of damage, especially thanks to having, you know, the benefits of like the various mountain trials. I'm not much of a worrier when it comes. I'm no worrywart. Worrywart. What a weird word. What's the lore behind that, I wonder? What's the lore behind the term worrywart? I guess I wonder if anyone's ever like wondered that before. What a strange question. I'm sure people have. I'm sure people know. Let me Google it. Worry Wart origin comes from a comic strip character named Worry Wart, which ran from the 1920s through the 1970s. Okay. I mean, I guess that makes enough sense. It's a relatively recent term then, compared to a lot of other like words. It doesn't have like Latin origins or anything like that. Well, I mean, it's worry. Worry is in it. Worrywart. Yeah, one of those days. Ooh, a coin. Don't mind if I do. Blunt or slash? Probably blunt because we've got more of it. We're just running the top row now. Yeah. It's a logical enough team. These guys again, that's alright. You guys gonna take too much damage here? You're actually kind of taking a little bit of damage. I might crow's eye view this. Okay, that'll work. Yeah, just don't want you taking too much damage. If Murso takes enough damage to get staggered, like, that's fine. It is N-Corp Murso. He will be fine. Pretty safe to say. Nice damage. Oh, right, you're doing it again. That's a little unfortunate. Forgot about that. I always take the coin and then immediately forgot I took the coin, and it's gonna do, like, no damage. Maybe we should have just had, like, Yisung just, like, defend instead, and could have, like, double chains of other things for better damage. I don't know. Don't really think it's necessary. You're not gonna take too much damage. Yeah, 44 damage, which is, like, kind of a lot, but not really that much. For an ID with only a single stagger threshold that isn't really in too much danger of getting staggered anytime soon. Yeah, you're dead. Nice. Double up in the executions. Bring out the whole ocean. Chains of others. That's a neutral. Okay, we're just gonna counter then. That works. Lead. Blood. Okay. You should try that again. Sure thing, Malkuth. Will do. Counter? Good counter? Because it's a Wrath counter, it does inflict a bunch of bleed. Actually, did your counter inflict? What does your counter do? Yeah, it's just the protection. So yeah, it actually did inflict bleed. I was wondering if it had like a nail infliction or something on it normally, but it did not. That whistle's nice. Guess that is something we can play around more. We'll take this. We'll send her a negative 32 Sandy Ishmaelin for the bit. Oh, she takes SP damage. What a shame. Okay. Final fight before we get, shop, rest stop shenanigans.
오케이, 작전 지역 진입 확인했어.
네, 입감 양호합니다.
Yeah, that'll work. Looks good, doing a lot of damage. Bloom guys are not too scary because they have high speed, which is annoying, but they're also weak to pierce. So, Pop already has been melted into a little puddle. Similar to this one. I don't know if it'll die instantly. No, not quite, but it's close enough to being pretty much dead. Can't you feel their pain? Good, let's keep going. Thank you, Malkuth. Always a voice in the darkness. Yeah, you lose your clash. That's pretty fine. Because we're gonna just vengeance you. Which finishes the job without even needing all the coins. Then a rampage. There's only one left, so it should die to Moth, I assume. Yeah.
당신들은 상관없을지도요?
Don Quixote. Okay. Sounds good. Feels good. We'll see what boss we get. Out of the 5 possible final bosses from Reardon 3 Hard, I've still only seen 2 of them. So I've gotten my Fermenthes 3 times and Ambling Pearl twice. So I've yet to see Fey Lantern, Silk Current, or Skin Prophet in the Mirror Dungeon. A neutral clash here from Ryoshu. She wins it, nice. And then Moths. Yeah, Moths because we actually used a Lust skill first. Sure did kill both of them instantly. Good to see. And then, I guess I'll take Thorny Path back since I got rid of it earlier. Sure. What do we want here? Faust? Get another skill 3? Sure. Was there anything we wanted to upgrade here? Maybe? Yeah, sure, I'll save the rest of this cost. Upgrade some things, potentially. Don't think there's any bleed gifts I'm missing, but, I need to upgrade Wound Declared, so that's a given. And there's nothing else I can afford to upgrade. Actually, there is some stuff I could afford. I could upgrade some tier 1s. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, it's because, yeah. I was like, wait, they're both tier 1s. Why do they cost different amounts? And it's because, Starlight rewards allowed you to make it so it's cheaper to upgrade ego gifts that have status effects, but non-status effect ego gifts, you cannot actually reduce their cost to the same level as these ones. Yeah, just a zany thing, I suppose. We'll upgrade Talisman Bundle, I guess, then, so we do something. And then Slash and Sloth. I don't know which one this is. Is this Skin Prophet? It might be. Yeah, it is, okay. So let's see, your gimmick. We gotta take down the candles, yeah. That's it. Yeah, because otherwise we cannot clash you at all. So you're just gonna start doing a bunch of unavoidable damage to us, which is pretty rude. So this turn, okay. Here's the plan. We're going to use Sun Shower. Alright, sounds simple enough, I presume. Yeah, we can't do the funny thing with it, because so we won't actually hit everyone. It'll go twice, though, so it'll still work. And then we're just gonna bleed you a bunch. And that's all we're going to do. You get me? What helps more here? Should probably use Gripping, yeah. Gauge, that doesn't do a lot, so maybe we could Sangra to Sun. We don't need to. This'll work. Heads, so you get your sanity back. That's good. And because you can't physically kill the candles, that's the thing. So the coin always goes off here. The only thing you can physically kill in this fight would be the main guy. Also crit, nice. Trigger Clovers to get more poise next turn. Yeah, hopefully you hit the other handle here. No, you did not. Okay, so bottom right candle has not been lit. That's unfortunate, but I don't think we need to worry too much. The main body has so much weight that it makes sense that it's taking up most of the mass deck. Yeah, it's fine. And he got another head, so his sanity's still doing fine. He's getting countered a fair bit, though, so he is staggered, but that's okay. Stack bleed, potentially get the thing to bleed itself a significant bit. Because this way it gets a bunch of offense level down, gets a bunch of defense level down. Yeah. A little bit of burn, but it's really not a very scary amount of burn. Your skill one doesn't have any bleed on it, so it's actually kind of awful, that's right. Oh, the coin, we actually did bring you back to down to 1 HP thanks to the moth. Does that count? I think so, yeah. Only can lose resistance. I assume so? I can't tell, actually. Well, either way, you've got a little bit of bleed. Righteous enemies with marked... You haven't marked anyone, though. I forget how you do this, but it's not really an issue. We've got protection this turn, so we really don't need to worry very much. Yeah. Sugar Nebulizer for more poise. How nice.
전술의 승리네요.
Not bothering with egos, because coin is kind of bad in this fight. Because chances are you use the coin, and it'll hit like a candle that's already like lit, and then you unlight the candle. Oh, nice. Skin Prophet has 17 HP. So you know, it's time for, you're gonna like mass deck us and like kill us all or whatever, but you're gonna die in the process, so we don't care. You didn't even get to mass deck us. There we go. And egg form you get. Well, it's nice to see that guy, so we've finally seen him. The fight was a little bit of a pushover, but that's also because we're a little bit strong right now. That's also a boss that takes a significant amount of damage from the... You did the most, really. I guess it's kind of shocking, but not really, because you're kind of an insane unit, especially with like +2 coin power to all your skills and double damage. Yeah, checks out. And we will not claim the rewards yet. Do not press that button, because I will claim them once the daily reset happens in a couple of hours. And then I'll just be able to get everything immediately. Not that I really needed them fast, I just figured I might as well, because I don't think I'll have enough time to actually get a Mirrored and 3 Hardened tomorrow. Although, I mean, if it took... How long is it? It's been 50 minutes. Like, this was a very short run. So I definitely could manage, but... Yeah. It's alright. Let me grab this too, and alright, nothing too big there, that's fine. I don't really need too many shards right now, that's the thing. Because next week is when we're actually going to be getting the, fun thing. But yeah, I'm going to prepare my team for Refraction Railway 3, once again. If you're actually watching this time released, I'm probably live, if not now, then very soon with Railway 3, so feel free to join in for that. But anyways, you're the MVP, yeah, focus on you. That'll be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next episode. Bye!